it's Pat from Pat Music. Welcome back and thanks for joining me for another video. As always, if you're having trouble or you want some help, hit me up on my social media or just drop a comment below. I'm sure you'll be helping not only yourself, but a lot of other people. So today, we're talking about bar chords. You've heard of them, maybe. You've tried to do them. They're hard, they hurt your fingers, they don't sound right. You're not having a good time. Alright, I'm here to help. This is the quickest and easiest tip that you need when you're going to learn how to play bar chords. Now, what is a bar chord? What does it actually mean? It means you're holding down, might be your first finger, could be other fingers. You're using one finger to hold down more than one string. So I could bar all of the strings with one finger. I could bar two strings with one finger. The point is that you're holding down more than one string with one finger. You could have chords where you bar a few strings with one finger and a few more strings with another. There's lots of different types of chords. So barring just means you're holding down more than one string. Why do you need to know this? Bar chords are amazing. Rather than learning a whole bunch of different shapes for all your chords, if you just play a bar chord, you can play the same shape but move it up. I know it sounds like magic, but let me quickly show you, very quickly. So here's A major, C major, G major. Three chords, three different shapes. With the magic of bar chords, here's A major, C major, G major. Although my hand moved up and down the fret, my fingers stayed exactly the same. Same shape, just different place. So bar chords are amazing. So by the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to play every single major happy sounding chord and every single minor chord that there is with one shape. So here's what I think you should practice. Every time you pick up the guitar, if you want to learn bar chords, just do this for a couple of minutes. Here is an F chord. Three fingers, three notes. So you have your third finger on the D string, on the third fret. You have your second finger on the second fret of the G string, and you have your first finger on the first fret of the second string. Okay, that's your F chord. Just practice those three notes. Make sure that they sound good. Now, in order to make it a bar chord, all that you need to do initially, or to start with, is use your first finger to hold down not only the first fret on the second string, but the first fret on the first string as well. If you want, just try and get those two frets. Once you can do that, use your second finger back on the second fret of the third string. Once you can do that, use your third finger on the third fret of the D string. Just like the tab there. That's how I would practice. Once you can do that, you're playing an F chord. If you move it up two frets, you're playing a G chord. Two frets, you're playing an A chord. You can now play every single major chord there is with that one shape. So go back a little bit. You're playing F, you're holding down two strings with your first finger. Once you can do that and it sounds great, move your first finger up so it's holding down three strings. Play it again. Does it still sound okay? Take off your second finger and double check. Does it still sound okay? You know what I'm going to say now? Use your first finger to hold down four strings. Maybe in a day or a week later. Is it sounding okay? You know what I'm going to say now? Once you can do four strings, move it up, make it five strings. Might sound a little bit odd with the chord, but just give that a go. Once you can hold down five strings, you're doing such a great job, because that's tricky for the angle of the elbow. That's actually quite hard to do initially. So once you can hold down five strings, this is the all-important chord. Now this might take you a couple of days, might take a couple of weeks. Every time you pick up the guitar, just practice that shape. Once you can do that, here is our new shape. Your first finger is going to hold down every single first fret that there is. Now it's quite hard to get that to sound good. So what you need to do is use your first finger to hold down all of your first frets. You have your third finger on the third fret of the fifth string. You have your pinky below that on the third fret. You have your second finger on the second fret of the third string. And the first two strings are being held down by your first finger. That's an F major chord. You're playing with all strings and you're barring. Now I know that's going to take days, may even take weeks. But that is the all-important shape because it's F major, but if you take off your second finger, it's F minor. See how it's happy and sad? Move it up 2 frets, you've got G major. Take your second finger off, G minor. Move it up 2 frets, you've got A major. Take your second finger off, you've got A minor. So, every single major and minor chord you've just learnt with one shape. I've given you weeks worth of things to practice. Take your time, a little bit goes a long way. Every time you pick up the guitar, start with that. Good luck. Was it confusing? Was it too hard? Are you still having trouble? Leave a comment below, hit me up on my socials. See you again real soon. Bye.